Fuck you, bitch. Fuck you in English y que te follen en español. Do it? Do it? Un puñetazo y lo pongo a la altura de mis pelotas.
On January 21st, 1997, Ilia Topuria was born in the small town of Halle, Westfalen in Germany to a Georgian family. Then, at the age of 7, Topuria and his family moved back to Georgia. 8 years later, at the age of 15, Topuria and his family left Georgia, settling in the coastal city of Alicante, Spain. Since he was young, Topuria practiced different types of martial arts.
I understand your father was the one that introduced you to martial arts.
Yeah, for 4 years, he introduced me in judo. Then when we moved to Georgia, we started training with Greco-Roman wrestling. And finally, when we moved to Spain, we started with BJJ and MMA with all the stuff.
Strangely enough, at the age of 17, while fighting as an amateur, Ilia Topuria fought in front of Arnold Schwarzenegger. 3 years later, at the age of 20, Topuria makes his professional debut in a local Spanish promotion as a featherweight, winning via submission. He would then go on to win his next 4 fights, all with submissions. In 2018, Topuria moved down to bantamweight and went to go fight for the Cage Warriors Bantamweight Championship. Unfortunately, Topuria missed weight, but still won the fight via first round anaconda choke. After that, Topuria moved back to featherweight and won his next 2 fights with a submission and a KO, both in the first round. Now, with a record of 8-0, all finishes, and never having reached the 3rd round, Ilia Topuria was signed to the UFC in 2020. On October 11, 2020, Ilia Topuria had his first UFC fight, taking it by short notice against Youssef Zalal. For the first time in his career, Topuria reached the scorecards, winning the fight by a unanimous decision. 2 months later, in October of 2020, Topuria fought Damon Jackson and knocked him out in the first round. After an impressive knockout, Topuria took a fight that no other fighter would take, Ryan Hall. Hall was known for his heel hooks and was one of the best BJJ practitioners. So when Ryan Hall went to the ground, what did Ilia do? He f***ing jumped on him and ground and pounded him unconscious. In January of 2022, Topuria was scheduled to fight Movsar Evloev. However, Movsar Evloev pulled out. Evloev was replaced by Charles Jourdain. However, Topuria had to pull out due to a medical issue with weight cutting. Fast forward a few months to March of 2022, Ilia Topuria stepped up to lightweight on short notice to fight Jay Herbert.
That shirt. Fuck you, bitch. Fuck you, bitch.
So it didn't happen because he told me something yesterday. It comes from a long time ago. He was arguing with one of my closest friends, with Guram, once in Twitter, and he posted like, now I understand why Russia destroyed Georgia, because you are dumps. And it makes my blood boil, because in 2008, I was living in Georgia when that war happened, you know? And it was a very difficult time for me, for my family, for all my friends, for my country, you know? A lot of innocent people, kids were dying in that war. When they gave me the fight in London, he texted me like 3 weeks ago, like, I can't wait to see you in London. We'll see if you have the balls to tell me everything you text me in Twitter. Bullshit. I come out, I finished my interviews, I was walking into the hotel and I saw him. And he looked to me like a nice guy and he wanted to shake my hand, you know? He come to me, he didn't come, but he looked at me like, nice, you know? I threw the bottle to his face. He threw it back to me. I don't know what. I slipped and I gave him my proper right hand. And there's where you have to video yourself. Everyone saw the video, you know, what happened.
And Anyways, back to the fight against Jay Herbert. Herbert had 5 inches height and 8 inches reach on Ilia, and Topuria was struggling in the beginning of the fight. And then... And Topuria just eats that fucking head kick. How the... And then Topuria starts walking down Herbert, and he somehow turns Herbert's lights off. This guy's crazy. Next, he was booked against Bryce Mitchell, an undefeated and hyped prospect like himself. Booked for UFC 282 in December of 2022, Topuria met Paddy again, this time at the press conference.
When he see me coming,
Because you know, when I saw him last time, he got a hand sanitizer bottle bounced off his foot.
I don't understand you or anything. Back in the flouty, mouthy, clouty, like what?
Hand sanitizer, boy!
Fuck you. De corazón. You wanna talk to me like the man to man? You said something about me. I went to your country. I slapped your face. I get at the wasting win. I walk like a king in your street.
Are you talking English?
What you did? What you
Is that
did,
English?
Man? Yeah, of course I do.
Speak English for the people.
Shut up. I'm talking in English and fuck you in English. Y que te follen en español.
You're a little
Shut up. If not, I'm gonna stand up and I'm gonna crash your face right here.
Do it then, you little fart.
You have another question?
Do it. Do it then, you little pussy. What? Do it. Do it. Come on, do something then. Do something, stand up. What'll you do? You'll do nothing. You'll do nothing, you little fart. Go and sit back down. Sit back down, you little pussy. Puta.
Fucking pussy. Fuck. Everything he talks.
You little mushroom.
Hey,
You little chorizo, you fucking Spanish sausage.
Oh, fucking pussy.
Topuria spent the weight cut drinking wine, as one does, I guess.
Lord. It's like a fiasco.
The Mitchell vs. Topuria fight was a pick'em on the books, but the fight, well, it was anything but that.
Pay-per-view of 2020. What's about this fight is generally goes to the absolute top of the division a moment ago.
Here's a beautiful, clean right hand by Topuria, and this is the one palm there. Right hand. Stunned him with the right hand. I mean, he was sure he just got from this fight. Look at this beautiful right hand. Connects again with kind of a palm.
He's gonna get himself tired too.
Not there though. He clipped him with that upper. Wow. Ragdoll. Pancake.
Yep. Still to go round 2.
Knee on the belly. Topuria is an excellent, but Topuria is really.
Oh, like an arm
my
triangle.
goodness. Look
Yeah.
at this. Look at this.
Oh, that's right. Still undefeated. Wow. Ilia Topuria submits.
Oh my goodness.
Mitchell.
In January of 2023, a random guy came up to Ilia at a bar and started harassing him. So, Topuria just left him as one does, I guess. Okay, let's get back on track. In June of 2023, Topuria came up against the hardest hitter in the 145-pound division, the number 5 featherweight, Josh Emmett. And what happened next? Well, it was a masterclass. Topuria embarrassed Emmett, even scoring a super rare 10-7 round. And next, only one thing, one person was on Topuria's mind: Alexander Volkanovski.
Make it happen. Everyone ready? You wait till you see what happens, eh? Hey, you might be undefeated, but I'm coming for that zero.
Just just like in Genesis, and it was so. Alexander Volkanovski vs. Ilia Topuria was booked for January in 2024, but something happened. In October of 2023, Volkanovski stepped up on 1 week's notice against Islam Makhachev, and we all unfortunately know what happened next. But still, the dog Volkanovski didn't want to stop. So, the fight was moved back to UFC 298 in February, and Ilia and Volk just met at the UFC 2024 seasonal press conference. And well, there was also another person there, Sean O'Malley.
Y en febrero me tengo que ocupar de este hombre. Dice que va a volver fuerte, más fuerte que nunca, que va a dominarme. Un puñetazo y lo pongo a la altura de mis pelotas.
That's about where he stands to me.
Me pregunto si alguno de estos dos siquiera tiene pelotas.
UFC,
Sean's
whatever
more
happened
insecure
tonight?
than Ilia is about his
We
shoe
used to
size.
have
Ilia
real
wears a
men.
6.5 shoe.
O'Malley, he's a piece of shit. Pelo rosita. Cállate ahí.
And a few weeks later, O'Malley and Ilia took the beef over to Twitter, exchanging a few words.
And he said, I offered to fight you, but the UFC told me that you're only good for fighting in teenager places because that's your only fan base. Our fight will never happen. After fighting Volk, I will fight Connor and you will come as a fanboy. After seeing your pay-per-view number, the only thing I can offer you is that you fight on the preliminaries of my card. Sean says back, couple things here. First, teenager places, question mark, no understando. Second, let's make a bet on the pay-per-view numbers. 100K cash on whoever's pay-per-view is bigger. If you don't have 100K, that's fine. You can do 4 payments of 25K. Third, Connor doesn't know who you are. And he said, I can't care less about you, kid. Now the pay-per-view king needs to sleep. Stay safe and save your money.
Oh, I didn't see that
Good
one.
night.
Yeah, I mean, if he goes out there and beats Volk, and I go out there and beat you, that fight's happening next. That's just what's happening.
Yeah, but back to that. That's some good juice, and hopefully that fight happens in the future because that's a fight. I mean,
That's
fucking sick.
But let's not get too ahead of ourselves here. Ilia still has a huge hurdle to climb in Volkanovski. And just how will the fight go down? I don't know. Is February too soon for Volk's return? And in the fashion Volk got knocked out, how will he be physically? How will he be mentally? Will Volk's confidence still be there? Because Topuria's confidence definitely is there. I mean, he's calling himself the champ already.
No one can match my level of skill inside the cage. I'm gonna knock him out in the first round, second round. If not, I'm gonna dominate him for 5 rounds, no problem.
Topuria has some of the best boxing in the UFC. But just how good is his wrestling? Topuria has proved himself against some of the best 145 pounders there is. Will he be able to handle someone at a GOAT level like Volkanovski? I don't know. There's only one way to know, and that is when the doors on the cage close on February 17th. And if Ilia Topuria does finish the job, I'm sure Sean O'Malley will be waiting in the wings. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment. See ya.